Tonight is Unthinkable, invitation, as you can see, and I don't know how that registers with you. Invitations are cool, though. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes they come verbally, and somebody finally says what you're hoping they're going to say, like, hey, do you want to go with us? And you're kind of going like, duh, that's why I've been standing here for my whole lifetime, you know? Yes, I want to go. Sometimes they come through, an instant message, and it's like, yeah, that's for the scared guys out there, like, all of us who don't want to say it in person. Well, you might want to do this. Sometimes they come in the mail. But when you get the big ones, I got one incredible. I don't know if you can get a close-up on that, but this is the inside envelope. You know when you get some things and there's an outside envelope, then there's another envelope in there, and then there's a little envelope inside of there, and some tissue paper, and all kinds of extra stuff is in there. Unbelievable. If I told you, I can't even really tell you what is in there, because if I did, one, envy would happen. Some people might actually rush the stage, and some of you would plot my death and my demise afterwards to try to become me and get a hold of that. But just, anybody gotten something really cool invitation? I mean, I've gotten some lately. I got invited to go to the Kentucky Derby, which I've never been before. It's one of the great sporting events of all time. I know that just registers big with you. I could feel the emotion of the room just swell in that moment. It's like, oh my gosh, no kidding. Are you... Yeah, for real. I'm into it. I'm into big, epic events. And the Kentucky Derby is one of the epic sporting events in humanity. And a guy with connections to an owner's box invited me to go. So I don't have to go with the rank and file and shuffle in. It's the whole, I get to wear a cool hat and the whole thing. It's just going to be absolutely amazing. I'll be up there wherever the beautiful people are. So I got to go get a suit. It's kind of complicated. But that's a pretty big deal to me. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to go. I've got 2 extra tickets. Does anybody care about going? Okay. Oh, it does. So I just wanted to check. Now, I don't really have any extra tickets. It just seemed like nobody cared about that. But those are cool invitations. But then this came a couple of weeks ago. And you ever get the thing and you're like, they got the wrong me, So you're like, there's not a lot of me. There's not a lot of Louie Giglio. So it's not like, oh, we meant one of the other 7,000 Louie Giglios. It's like, and you're like, certainly I got on the list wrong. How do I, and you don't care. You're just going to go anyway. And when they realize it's not you, it's going to be too late because you're there and you're like, hi, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but whatever. Hello. Unbelievable. I could not believe it. It's better than, I'll tell you what it's better than. It's better than Bono calling me. Sorry, Joel. Joel just said, no, it's not. I don't care what it is. It's not better than that. And saying, come on our West Coast tour with us, fly on the jet, and hang out with us for 6 cities on the West Coast. It's better than that. And I'm standing in my kitchen, and I'm going, Unthinkable invitations. Do you ever get them? Amazing stuff. Have anybody gotten an unthinkable invitation, a proposal maybe, and the guy said, would you spend the rest of your life with me? And you went, give me some time to think about that and pray through it, and I'll check back with you. I always like to take things to the Lord, and not rush into any fast judgments. Do you want to... Can I share this with you? Okay, here's the problem. This is going out to the whole world, right? So I'm exposing myself to a universal problems here if I read this to you. So is there any way, if I tell you what is in this, will you not go blab it everywhere? And did you hear about Louie's going to get to do whatever? Yeah. Will you promise me that? Put your hand over your heart. Swear. God is here, so it won't take you far to do that. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. All right, check it out. Inside, my name. Okay, we're already a couple of things in by now, right? And I'm like, still got my name on it. I'm open thinking one of these is going to say, Robert Johansson. And I'm going, yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was going to say. Somehow, I got on the outside, but he's going to get on the inside. All right. It's the thing about the invitation is it's not really complicated. It's a simple deal. In fact, it's not like, oh my gosh, it's like a short, it's just that, it was one of those like, oh my goodness, it's like the inside people. Killing smalls. Okay, I'm going to read it to you, word for word. I almost want you to come stand up here and verify that I'm actually reading this, because they're going to go, when I read this, you're going to go, you are not reading that. What does it really say? You know, see, I told you people are going to come. A guy's coming right now. Can somebody help me out here? Thank you very much, but I really, yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate, let's give him a hand. He's motivated me now. I'm going to read it. See, people are coming. Dear Louie, you're cordially invited to receive your black belt that you've dutifully earned in your 9 years of faithfully pursuing the martial arts. Anybody else want to come up here? No, I'm just kidding. That's not what it says. Anyway, I almost wanted to get you to come up here so that when I read this, I mean, I know that you're looking at me going, yeah, you could definitely be getting a black belt. Sure, look at him. I mean, but I almost, because when I read it, you're gonna look at your neighbor and go, come on, read the thing. What does it really say? Because we know it doesn't say that. Yeah. Are you angry? How many of you are angry now? I'm not trying to make you angry. I'm just telling you, this is unbelievable. You're not going to believe it, and then you're going to be mad, and then I'm going to say, I told you I didn't want to read it, and then it's going to be your fault. Okay, so I'm telling you that ahead of time. It'll be your fault. Okay? Are you happy with it being your fault? How many of you couldn't care less, and you're like, you know, please, I'm going to meet friends for dinner later. Could you get on with it? All right, I'm going to read it. You trust me? I know you do. Nobody would sit that close that didn't trust me. So here it comes. Ready? You can probably even read it from there, so you'll be able to. Do you forget about the black belt part, dude? I'm only kidding. Guy looks like he could take me down, and his date both. So it's trouble. Woo! Make sure you tip your waiter. I'll be here all month. Okay, this is it. I'm just going to read it. It says, okay, just promise me. No, this is the last time. This is the last time. Just the last time. Just promise me you're not going to be mad. That's all I'm asking you. We promise. I want to hear, we promise. Okay, here we go. This is what it says.